Oh, hello there. I see you've joined us for another nighttime tale. Did you know that it's a special night tonight? It's Christmas Eve. I'm just hanging our stockings above the fireplace. Do you have your pyjamas on? I have. Do you like them? Get in your PJs and get cosy, and let's go wake up the socks. I haven't seen Gary and Izzy yet. Do you guys know where they are? Shall we call them together? Knock, knock. Where's the sock?
Oh, Eve, it's Christmas. It's Christmas.
Yes, Gary, I think Eve knows that.
I do indeed. And before we begin tonight's story, do you know what we need to do?
Oh, I know. Is it open up presents? I got Izzy a smelly sock.
Gary, you are a smelly sock.
Now, socks, we can't open presents until Christmas morning. But what we can do is leave some cookies out for Father Christmas and a carrot for the reindeer.
Eve, did you say cookies? I love cookies.
I know you do, Gary, but they're not for you.
Can I carry the cookies? I'll put them by the fireplace without eating them, I promise.
Izzy, would you like to take the carrot?
Oh, yes, please. What are we reading tonight, Eve? Can we read a Christmassy one?
No, I want to read The Tale of Sally the Sock. It's my favourite.
Gary, we read that one all the time. I read it to you while you were on the toilet today.
Well, I want to read it again.
Now, socks, let's see what the book has in store for us, shall we?
Oh, yes, I remember. I'll go and get it.
Thank you.
Is it this one, Eve?
Yes. Tonight we're reading Little Red Riding Hood. Is everyone ready for tonight's nighttime tale?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Then let's begin. Once upon a time, there was a small girl. Her mother had made her a red cape with a hood ready for winter. The girl loved this cape so much that she wore it all the time. She became known as Little Red Riding Hood. One Christmas Eve, her mother asked her to take some presents to her grandmother, who lived on the other side of the forest. "Now hurry to Grandma's house and don't stray from the path," said her mother. Little Red Riding Hood nodded her head. Mother handed over a basket full of presents and some gingerbread men to Little Red Riding Hood, and off she went. She skipped down the path and hummed along the way, but soon forgot about her mother's warning. After a while, Little Red Riding Hood met the big bad wolf in the middle of the forest.
Oh, no!
He sniffs her coat and then her basket. "Hello, my dear. What brings you to the forest on such a cold winter's eve?" asked the big bad wolf. "I'm spending Christmas with my grandmother. She lives on the other side of the forest," Little Red Riding Hood replied. "Ah," said the big bad wolf. "Are you not taking her any wood for the fire?" He points to a pile of firewood off the path, stacked up against a tree. "It can get cold on that side of the forest. We don't want Granny getting ill," he says. Little Red Riding Hood smiles. She thanks the wolf and begins to place some of the wood in her basket, forgetting the promise she had made to her mother.
Oh, bad idea.
The big bad wolf says goodbye and runs ahead of Little Red Riding Hood. He approaches Granny's house and licks his
That
lips.
sounds dodgy.
"Knock, knock, knock. It's Little Red Riding Hood, Granny. I'm here to bring your presents. Can I come in?" utters the wolf. Granny was shocked. That doesn't sound like Little Red Riding Hood. That sounds like the big bad wolf,
Oh, no.
she thought. And she quickly hid behind the Christmas tree.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I agree.
The big bad wolf, pretending to be her granddaughter, opens the door and looks around Granny's house. Nobody's home, he says. Looks like I'll just wait until Little Red Riding Hood gets here. He dresses in one of Granny's nightgowns and lays in her bed, where he waits for Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood gets back on her path after stopping off for firewood for Granny. She approaches Granny's cottage and knocks on the door. "Come in," croaked the big bad wolf. Little Red Riding Hood enters the house and she walks over to the bed where she thinks Granny is lay. As she gets closer, she notices something is a little different about Granny. "Oh, Granny, what big eyes you have," says Little Red. "All the better to see you with, my dear," replies the wolf. "Oh, Granny, what big ears you have," says Little Red. "All the better to hear you with, my dear," replies the wolf. "Oh, Granny, what big teeth you have," says Little Red. "All the better to eat you with," roared the wolf. As he leaps out of bed, Granny pushes over the Christmas tree and knocks the big bad wolf over. Yay!
Get him.
Granny and Little Red Riding Hood quickly hide under the bed. As the wolf stands up to find them, there is a rustle from the chimney, followed by the sound of sleigh bells. Father Christmas stumbles out of the chimney and throws his present sack over the wolf. Granny and Little Red Riding Hood help tie up the sack and put it onto Father Christmas's sleigh. "Don't you two worry, he'll be going on the naughty list this year," says Father Christmas. The next morning, Little Red Riding Hood and Granny enjoy a white Christmas, sharing presents and eating dinner, forgetting about the events of the night before. Well, maybe not all of them. The end. So, how did you like tonight's story?
I loved it. My favourite part was when Santa put the wolf on the naughty list.
That was a good part. How about you, Gary? What was your favourite part? Gary, where have you gone?
Cookies.
Eve, I see him.
I thought the story was pretty good, Eve.
Gary, have you been eating the cookies we left out for Father Christmas?
Maybe.
Gary, you could have shared.
That was a bit naughty, wasn't it, Gary?
Sorry, Eve. I only ate one.
I've got some more cookies in the kitchen, luckily. Just no more eating the cookies, okay, Gary?
Okay, Eve. Sorry, Eve.
It's okay, Gary. Now, Socks, the children have sent in some amazing drawings of you two in their favourite Christmas outfits. So shall we look at them?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, this drawing is by Emma, who is 3.
Ooh.
It's a picture of Gary and I by our Christmas tree with our stocking.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow, what a great picture. I love it. Thank you so much. Would you like to have a look, Izzy?
Yes, please.
Oh, there you go.
You want another one?
Yes, please.
Okay. Here you go.
Thank you. Oh, this is by Grace, and she's drawn a picture of Izzy.
Wow, I love the hair.
So do I. I think it looks very much like you.
Colours are great too.
I agree. Thank you so much, Grace. We love your drawing. Thank you. Oh, this is by Ned, who's 4, and it's a Christmas picture of Izzy.
Oh, I love Christmas pictures.
I do as well. The colouring looks great on this one. Thank you so much. There you go.
Okay, I've got one more for you.
Oh, the last one. Thank you. Oh, wow. This one looks amazing.
This is my favourite one.
This is Susan's drawing, who is 7. And it's a picture of Gary in his Father Christmas hat. Oh, ready for tomorrow morning then. Wow, thank you so much. What do you think, Izzy? Would you like to have it?
Yeah, it's super colourful.
Well, there you go. Wow, thank you so much everyone for those pictures. They were great. And I think the socks really liked looking so festive.
Yeah. I'm gonna dress up like that one tomorrow.
Oh, I'm sure you look great. But for now, everyone, we've run out of time.
Aww.
I know. Nighttime Tales has now come to an end. So I shall have to say goodbye, my friends. But don't forget to go to bed quickly, because the sooner you go to sleep, the sooner Father Christmas will come.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
I know. So, from Izzy, Gary, and Eve, good night, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye. Cookies.